Hello guys, good to see you. Once again I'm back with a new tutorial related JavaScript. And in this tutorial we are going to learn JavaScript do while loop. In our previous tutorial I told you loop divided in three parts. The first part is initialization, where we initialize a value. And then comes condition, and condition return only two results, true either false. And if it return false, then it stop executing loop. And if it return true, then it's going to increment, otherwise decrement our value. And again, it's going to check the condition. Do while loop is pretty similar with that. In do while loop, after initialize the value, it's not going to check the condition. First, it's going to execute the print statement, and then it's come to the condition. And then second time, it's going to check the condition. First time, it's going to print this statement. From second time, it's going to check the condition. And you need to remember it. This is the main difference between do while loop and while loop. Now, let's see the syntax, how we can type do while loop in JavaScript. Here you can see we have a variable named a and we assign one value. Then I start do while loop. At first, you need to type do. Then, you need to use curly braces. Then outside the curly braces, you need to type while keyword. And then, inside the round braces, you need to set your condition. In do while loop, we need to use the condition end of this loop. Do means run, and while means until the condition is true. And inside the round braces, we need to pass our document statement. In our case, hello world. So first time, it's going to print this statement without check the condition. And then we need to increment and decrement this loop. From second time, it's going to check the condition. And then it continuously run the same loop up to 10 times. Because here we pass 10. To make it more clear, let's start the practical. As you can see, side by side, I open my Visual Studio Code editor and my browser using Live Server extension. And I already created a HTML document named index.html. So at first, I'm going to initialize a variable. So here I'm going to type var and our variable name is a assigned with 1 and semicolon to end this line. Then I'm going to start our do while loop. And now I'm going to type do. Do inside the curly braces. At first, I'm going to type a document. Document dot write. Inside the round braces, I'm going to print a statement which is hello world. And semicolon to end this line. And before I use the increment and decrement, first I'm going to call the loop. So here I'm going to type while. While inside the round braces, a less than equal to 10. So at first we initialize a value. This is our first step. And then we set a condition. This is our second step. And now we need to use increment and decrement. And here I'm going to type a is equal to a plus 1 semicolon to end this line. And also I'm going to add br tag after hello world. So I'm going to type br. If I set this file, now you can see it print hello world 10 times. And as I told you earlier, you can use short form of this increment. Let me show you. So I'm going to comment out this line. You can use a plus plus sign. As I told you earlier, this operator is used for increment. Every time it's going to add 1 with this variable. So if I set this file, as you can see, it's written the same result. So as you can see, it's pretty similar with while loop. But the main difference is, first time it's not going to check the condition. And it's going to execute this document.write function. Let's prove it. So I'm going to change the initialize value. Here I'm going to pass 20. As you can see, now the condition written false. If I set this file, as you can see, it print hello world 1 time. Because as I told you, first time it's not going to check the condition. That's why it's going to execute this document.write function. But if you use only while loop, in that case, it's not going to print any statement. If the condition written false, it's not going to print any statement. So I hope now it's clear for you what is the usage of do while loop. Most of the time we use it when we need to run a code block one time. And also I want to repeat it as long as the condition is true.